let's play some more Endgame of Devil, shall we? We left off in the last episode. We're on level 5 now, which is just like messy. We gain a sacred golem if we don't have a sacred golem on the board every 3 turns. So we're gonna want to do some proper removals as time goes on. Take a look at the forge real quick. What are we even rocking here? In the even wave, the cost to refresh treasure decreases. I mean, that's pretty good, right? We can basically just filter around for whatever treasure we want, which I think is great. 1 time for 1 level, click the treasure and gain battle cry. I really don't care about that. I think that it's probably a good idea to care about that, but I don't. This is pretty good, but I'm going to tell you I'm not going to use it. So here's what I think we should do. I think that we should gain 4 refreshes, increase our chance to gain epic or legendaries, and then go for the wisdom. I think this is basically like a must-have ring if you have any chance to win, because you need to get the strong units. I am going to tell you, I think that this is probably going to be the episode where I get my butt kicked the whole time. So here's our deck currently. We have a Ghost, deals 1 damage to the lowest HP adventurer, sure. And then we also have some fireball action going on. It's not the worst start that you can have, but I'm gonna tell you, it's pretty bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. At the start of the turn, if Blood Prince is on the board, which is a rare, there's like no chance we ever get that. But imagine we did, right? Imagine we did. This could be a really fun build. We haven't done a bats and blood princes and vampires type build. Ah, dude, you gotta try, right? Self-remove if vampire is on the board. Let's try to mess around with a little vampires, bats, and blood princes and see if we can maybe pull something off here. Now, blood arrows I really don't care about. This skeleton I don't care about. This is probably a refresh for me, but I don't know if maybe there's value in just like a basic undead. We do have quite a lot of undeads to start. So I'm immediately like, I'm kind of thinking 1 removed nature minion will turn into an undead of same quality. That's interesting. Remove 2 minions, gain a legendary, then self-remove. I mean, dude, a legendary demon minion we could build around like big time. Let's take this. I think this is not a bad idea. And then we'll take another blood servant. I mean, a legendary undead or a legendary demon. I don't even know what some of the legendary demons would be, but I'm sure we could find some of them. We want to take units that we are okay removing, right? So, but I want to be able to refresh the legendary, so just take a crap unit, right? And then you removed 2 of my units and gave me a legendary. Okay, so it's this guy. All tentacle deal an attack and gain a new tentacle. Okay, okay, sure. You're going to shoehorn me into a tentacle build now, which for the record is completely fine. Is completely fine. Okay. This is good. Okay, this is good because I think that we could possibly do some crazy stuff here. I'm gonna continue to take the bats though. I'm also realizing we're in like super rough shape. Like really rough shape. Just give me a zombie. I just need to fill the board up. Okay. Beautiful. I just needed to kill them. We're starting a little slow, but we have the juice to get things going. Okay. It's very good. I refresh. We are looking for now highest attack minion on the board gains permanent +1. That's gonna hit this guy right now. I am not like all that concerned about that. I think we could do better than this, especially since we can just kind of go. Now, this is obviously like really good. Click to remove the treasure and copy a minion. We're just gonna copy that guy, right? And then that's going to allow us to, yeah, that's gonna allow, we're gonna have 1,000,000 tentacles, which is good. That is very good. Oh my god, dude. We're gonna have a million tentacles. So remove you, copy you. We now got 2 of these suckers. This is going to scale to an oblivion. I mean, I think that we just got very lucky. Generate 5 calamity upon recruit. I'm gonna tell you, I know you're looking at this and you're like, Tyler, just take the unit. And I think that that's probably fair. I should just take the unit. The fact that it gives us calamity is also a 7-banger, strong unit. Like, there's no reason not to take it. This is gonna get busted, like, real quick. Remove the highest attack minion of normal quality deal. No. Please refresh me. Remove the treasure, recruit 1 minion and its 2 copies. I don't really mind this mini black hole, and I think I'm gonna take it. I don't think you guys realize how good removals are going to be for this one. I'm also gonna skip. This deck is officially, we rely 100% on tentacles. And you don't realize that about 100 million tentacles are about to get added to this deck. You really don't need this guy, okay? You don't need this guy. We are in some really heavy skip zone right now. I know the board is not full. You don't realize how nasty this is going to get, like, really, really quickly. We're about to have a million tentacles. So it's gonna be kind of spicy. I would like this. I think that increased melee attack is completely fine. I'd like to refresh. Candle Demon? I don't think so. I'd like to just skip. Because keep in mind, every single time a tentacle attacks every 2 turns, for both of them, we gain a new one. They're just gonna keep on going, man. I don't know if it's only 1 or if it's each tentacle gains 1. But I think it's going to get messy, okay? I think it's gonna get messy. We need to start removing the garbage units, because it's just going to be tentacles as far as the eye can see. And it's obviously strong. Like, you're seeing how strong it is. But we have to... We gotta make some more things happen with the tentacles. Now, none of these are very good, I think, because those don't have a CD. Yeah, it's not worth it. Gaining refreshes is fine, but I know we can do better. Nature minion on board gains a permanent attack +2. You're demon minions, so we don't care. Ghost ship doesn't care. Crit deals more damage, doesn't care. I refresh Shadow Ball, gaining a refresh every 6 turns. Yeah, I unfortunately don't care. I guess I'll take this, but I don't think those are good items. We don't need a Darksaber. As fun as a Darksaber build sounds, and I would like to unpack the idea of it at some point, we do not need it. Tentacles are just, they're just going hard, man. Add another one. You're slowly thinning this deck down to be just tentacles. Keep in mind that this absolute annihilation. It's really good. Deal a blood arrow per 2 demon minions on the board. You can totally take this, because our entire board is going to be demon minions. Like, I'm already at 21 units, and I think they're pretty much all tentacles. We do still have the 3 bats and the 2 blood princes. Blood arrow goes up. Isn't that just what we just took, man? Deal a blood arrow? Yeah, you gotta take that. That's worth it. So now you have to remove the bats. Look, the vampire build, it will happen at some point. I'm not concerned about that. Just live your life, get everybody attacking. They're all going to kill everybody. It takes like 2 turns for us to kill the entire screen now. Remove a specified minion, gain 1 higher quality minion. Don't want to do that. Damage +3 by blood arrow. I'm gonna tell you, I think that's completely fine. Obviously, this would hit the 2 demon tentacle lords, but I think that this is much better because you now have a play. You're interesting. Start of the turn, deal wave blade to nearby enemies if any other undead minion is on the board. It's like really solid, but we don't need it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna tell you, and this builds directly into our strategy, right? We want to decrease the cost of refreshing treasures. And by doing so, I don't really need to refresh any units, because my units, I'm just going to be taking Tentacles and letting the Tentacles continue to go crazy. So I can skip and just use my refreshes for miscellaneous other nonsense. You gotta go. Frankly, you kind of gotta go too. You're not helping me. But I do have space on the board, so I'll let her rip for right now. I gotta get you out of the deck. Time will come, okay? This is now where we utilize the refreshes. You need to get something good here. Remove 2 minions, gain a legendary demon minion. Here's the thing. There is a chance that would give us another of the demon minions that we want. Like, another shove would be fantastic. It'd be really, really good. Is a legendary demon? Yeah. Now, you're also a legendary demon. I don't really want you. I think we can do better, okay? I think we can do better. Gain a sacred golem and an epic every 8 turns. Don't care. We're really looking for, can we get a tentacle item? And so far the answer is no, but that's okay. Blood arrow also good. Copy a specified minion. I mean, brother, that's like really good. That's really solid. I think you gotta just do it. Calamity will be dealt to 2 extra adventures. I'll give you 2 refreshes. I'm skipping. I truly think this run is completely fine. Except for we need 1 buff to the tentacles. And when that happens, like, we're just going to win. And we're not going to have any other issues. You gotta go, brother. Right now is your time to go. I understand that we'll have empty spaces. But it's fine. Everything's dying. You don't have to be concerned. It's tentacles as far as the eye can see. Crits deal more damage. Don't care. This is where we would like to get, like, something that's just okay. Damage dealt by undead. Near Medusa. Remove this treasure. Gain 6 removal. I got 27 removal. I'm not concerned. Remove to gain refresh. That I'm fine with, and we'll just push this along another route, right? So, remove you, give me my refreshes. We're still going to be just fine. Keep in mind, you're not going to have a little stupid guy that joined the deck. Remove him right now. The blood arrows are still doing incredible stuff. You're killing everybody. They're all dead next turn. Gain a removal and a refresh every 3 turns. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. I want all of the refreshes. We go basically all in on a treasure here. It's an even numbered turn, so we go all in on a treasure that improves our tentacles. Melee +2 is a good one. I think we can do better. If tentacle greater than 3 on the board, remove 1 and the rest gains its attack. Okay, it's like real good. That's real good. Pretty much exactly what we were looking for. When to go, I don't really care. Another tentacle? I mean, sure, right? At this point, more tentacles is not hurting our run. So now we have to figure out how to decrease the CD of this. I don't think that that's possible, for what it's worth. But what is now a good idea? Yeah, this right here. Yep, all nearby minions gain an attack +3. So now I got too many units, right? I got too many units. You need to remove some tentacles, because you need the succubus to be on the board, and she wasn't right here, which is unfortunate. I skip. I remove you. We're down to 24. I need to remove more of them. I also need to get rid of you. Unfortunately, you're not useful to me anymore. Okay, succubus is on the board, doing its thing. This is all fine. It's all good. The attack plus to everybody. That's because you removed a tentacle, and now all of my tentacles have gained, which is fantastic. We refresh here. I don't know if there's another tentacle-related thing. And I'm not really sure we even care. Remove the highest attack minion of normal quality. Deal damage to all adventures equal to 4 times its attack. I'm going to tell you, this could end up being really good. Because of normal quality is just going to be removing a tentacle, right? So we can do that, and then it's just going to do damage to everybody. I think that that's completely fine. Let's gain another... We should gain another shub, right? There's no reason not to. That keeps the ball rolling. I do wonder if like another succubus is a better idea. I mean, the really thing would be to get this more, but I think that duping you is completely fine. I've been waiting for a good time to use that, and I think that now was the time to use that. And the tentacles, just to figure out, deal fireball, we don't care. I'd like to skip you, I'd like to remove you. Still got 24 people in the tank here. That does mean that you should remove like 1 or 2 of these, because you want to get the maximum. So right now there's 7 people on the board, there's 25 squares, so we should have 18 units if we want the entire screen to be filled. And you'll remove a tentacle and then you'll add a tentacle, so we want 18 units, yeah. Just like that. That's fine. And then that way Succubus fires in 2 turns, I suppose, but you're gonna fire on the next turn, you're gonna gain a tentacle, we're gonna remove a tentacle in 2 turns. It's a lot to keep track of, okay? It's a lot to keep track of. This did do 140. I do also want it to be known that my tentacles are up to 4 damage apiece because of the removal. Some of them, at least. This is why we want to ensure that we're maintaining like the appropriate amount of units on the board. This is what's scary though, because now I have 3 of these suckers that are sitting in the deck. I just gained 2 more of those. It's never ending, okay? It's never ending. Shadow Ball, don't care about any of this. I mean, obviously this is good. It's obviously good. You skip this. You want to roll once. And then you gotta get your removals going, because now you got tentacles out the ass everywhere. So you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. That's 20. Technically, we need 17 units. So we want to remove tentacles that are... Yeah, so like this 1 tentacle, we remove. This 2 tentacle, we remove. Then we take a look again here. It's a very cautious procedure. We're pruning out the tentacles that are low damage, because by pruning out the ones that are low damage, it's going to not remove the low damage, or it's going to remove the high damage ones, also known as not removing the low damage ones, and thus buffing all of them with an insane amount of attack. Okay, it's working. You just gotta work with me on it. So like this 2 tentacle, I understand that I'm now removing more tentacles than I'm gaining, which is a problem in among itself. But I promise you, it's for the better. You gotta get rid of that tentacle. I only have 15 units, and I know that that's probably like you're looking at me going, Tyler, you're losing your mind. Okay, you're crazy. I think that you're right. I think that I'm a little crazy. I think you have to add a succubus. Keep in mind that every 2 turns you gain another tentacle though, so we need those tentacles. Yeah, so there's 2 tentacles now. I'm maybe doing a little bit too much. Okay? I think I'm doing a little bit too much. Remove all normal... No. That's a terrible idea. Gain 6 removal. Werewolf deals blood arrow. Damage dealt by blood rush blast. None of this is good. I mean, I'll take this, but I don't want it. I will give a tentacle, because I've now removed too many of them. It's the boss. I'm gonna tell you, this deck could have been better, I think, if I played my cards like ever so slightly better. But it was still pretty good. And I think that we're still gonna be completely fine for what it's worth. You can't afford this for right now. We're at 19 units. Ideally, you would remove some 1-attack tentacles from the board. They're still going to do 50 plus damage per unit right now. I got 19 tentacles. On the next turn, you remove 1. This is where you want to remove 1 damage tentacles. So like this 2 damage tentacle can go. It's like I'm pruning a plant, man. Just slowly but surely improving our build step by step. You got 386, my guy. That's quite a lot. You're gonna be a problem, okay? You're gonna be a problem. But just bear with me. I'd like to dupe you. Why does this keep coming back? Do I keep on taking that? Okay, you're so dead. You've never been more dead. Another succubus. You remove you. Dude, it's a brutal run. I mean, there was no chance for the enemy, and I think that we all knew it. There was pretty much no chance for the enemy. New ring unlocked. Gain a legendary minion after defeating elite adventurers. I don't really like it, okay? It's random. A random legendary does not help me. HP +2 for all adventurers every 5 turns, and all their health goes up. Send me again. Okay, send me again. That was a fun run. I mean, I had an absolute blast with that one. Fire Imp, Toxic Imp. Both some fine lads. Okay, I got no problems. What the frick? You're giving me a nice legendary unit, right? Or a rare unit, epic unit, whatever the hell it is, right out the get-go. I think that if you end up building into Blood Arrow, there's no reason not to take this. Okay, I think that you take a Beholder because early game, this is now a synergy that is completely fine. We'll see where else we build to, but that's very okay for right now. Fire Dragons and Thunder Dragons gain permanent attack +10 every 3 turns. But what if we try to get some dragons, man? You deal Fireball to all adventurers? Okay, I think I'm seeing the route here. Am I? You do fire, you do Blood Arrow, not Fireball. I'm realizing now that I read these things wrong. How about a Tentacle? Anybody for a Tentacle? Okay, give me more Blood Arrow plays. I'm obviously trying to build a dragon build when I don't have a dragon, but I think that can be fun to try to figure that out. Plus you do have, I'm gonna try to get vampires going too, because I do think that eventually the vampire build is going to work, and when it works, it's gonna be amazing. But it is gonna require me to do some refreshing around for sure. Like this was obviously horrible. Deal a Blood Arrow, then remove. It's at least a unit on the board doing some damage. We're completely fine for right now, but I can understand how things could get a little messy. Remove the treasure, gain 6 refresh. I think that's fine. I'll refresh once. These are horrible. It's very, very bad. Okay, give me my refreshes. Just take it easy, okay? Take it easy. Everything gonna be fine. You can add this guy, get a little Toxic Fog on the screen here right now. Bullywug is not important. Grab another Phantom Bow. It's really just we're buying a little bit of time right now. Buying some time until we get some good stuff. Deal 2 random fireballs. Self-remove after 4 uses. I mean, look, you self-remove. You're completely fine for me to add. Obviously, some permanent good units would be better, but I'm okay with it for now. Chaos Lord. Generate a thunderstorm, repeat once per 3 inorganic units. Okay, I do have some inorganics. That's, these bows are inorganic. So I think that's fine. I think this is a refresh for me. Shadow Ball deals additional time. I mean, Slime's critting. Slimes are not the move, man. They're not the move. Just give me the damage melee increase. Obviously, it's horrible. I'll take the bat. Who knows? Maybe eventually we can do some Blood Prince bat action. Whether or not that ever happens. Inorganics are now like really valuable for this build. So just keep it going. For as good as the last build was and as much direction as we had on the last build is how little we have on this one. But that's okay. Inorganics, still valuable. Okay, still valuable. Generating Thunderstorm, inorganics. Thunderstorm is a valuable thing to have. 5 damage to a random target. I'll take, you know what, refresh me. We need something going here. +3 damage to Fireball. Again, slowly hoping that we eventually get a... Give me a blood... Give me a bat. Still waiting for the Vampire Blood Prince here. Thunderstorm going. It's decent, okay? It really is decent. It's just not amazing, that's all. It's just decent. And look, I'm a simple guy. Decent is in a lot of ways good enough for me. I'm okay with decent. Deal 1 damage, cause 1 times extra damage for each accelerate. Unfortunately, that is not a play I can do. But inorganics on the board keeps Thunderstorm flowing. Inorganics on the board keeps Thunderstorm flowing. Things are going to continue to go okay. Honestly, they're going to continue to go okay. Give me a bat. Eventually, this Blood Prince is coming out. Is going to do amazing stuff. I've probably, like, missed a Blood Prince, and now you're all mad at me. Calamity per that. Generate 3 accelerate if there is a dragon egg or baby dragon on the board. I really want a fire dragon, man. I guess I'll take this on the chance of it's getting that at some point. Another Blood Servant. We're all over the place on this build. It's going to fall apart eventually. But I'm basically just hoping and praying we get something valuable. Honestly, the Fire Elemental is another inorganic. And is You're too kind to me. You're just genuinely too kind to me. So Fireball damage goes up. Every 3 turns that dragon gains even more damage now. Obviously, this is crazy. You take a Blood Servant. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good, right? You'd rather be lucky than good, and I have definitely become rather luckier than good. Give me a Corpse Light. We're starting to reach a point where this build is so all over the place that we can do some removals, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. Refresh me. Recruit those. That's completely fine, okay? It's actually completely fine because we love inorganics. Inorganics are our lifeblood because they make the elemental food go freaking insane. And that's the ticket. Gain a removal, then self-remove. You are an elemental inorganic unit. The Thunderstorm floweth for another 5 turns. You do it again. Okay, you do it again. You now got way too many units. The dragon's going nuts. He's going nuts. I'm refreshing at all times. I would love to do a Murloc build at some point. Unfortunately, we didn't get that guy right now, but that's okay. It's very okay. Still waiting for the Blood Prince. I got a lot of units, man. I got a lot of units, and they're all doing decent stuff for me. I'm not really mad at the units. It ain't their fault. The units are doing good stuff. They're doing absolutely fine stuff. Protect the diamond. No. Deal 5 damage randomly upon a minion CD turning to 0. Click the treasure. Let the specified minion attack +2. We don't need that at all, to be honest. I think that this is really good. It's a CD-based build for sure. Just add some random garbage. It's good. So a lot of our stuff is temporary things. So we're fine with it. I love the idea of a giant bullywug build at some point. These units are never here when I want them to be, unfortunately. The water elemental, I'm gonna tell you, he's too bad even for me. Even on an inorganic build, he's too bad even for me. I'm going to eventually get a Blood Prince or a Vampire, and you're gonna rue the damn day. Waveblade per do 2 damage dealt by Dragon Turtle. Unfortunately, I don't have Dragon Turtle. Recruit a minion. Don't care. I really don't care about this either. Highest attack minion. Gain some stuff. Gain an Infernal after 3 use of CD ability of Demon Warlock. Just give me an every 2 turns CD goes. On the bright side, right, this wand as upon a minion CD, so never mind. But you still get the point. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sun Shard, don't care. Give me the Phantom Sword. How much damage is this guy up to? Yeah, he's up to 50. That's no big deal. He's just got 50 damage. One could argue that's pretty good. It's a vampire. Holy frick, he's finally done it. Okay, goodbye to all of my lads. Why did you stay? Oh, because you're actually the vampire? That's a good point. So yeah, you're up to 11 attack. It's so unnecessary. Like, all of a sudden, I'm realizing that you're not that good. I put a lot of money into you, and then you're not that good. But you're 11 damage. You know what? 11 damage. We're just clobbering. We're clobbering again. Inorganic minions will deal combo. Yeah, that's like pretty good, I'd say. That's pretty solid. Just give me more inorganics. The inorganics floweth. It's inorganics and dragons, brother. That's all we do is inorganics and dragons. Gain removal and refresh. Don't care. I mean, a blood servant is literally just buffing my vampire. You just Buffy my vampire. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Little good pun right there. It's time for you to go. Honestly, it's probably time for the Beholder to go. Honestly, it's probably time for all these frickin' bats to go. But that's fine. I mean, look, if we're gonna take inorganics, I want them to be decent. Or be self-remove. I know that I still got space on the board though, so I probably should just... I should just roll this. I got 20 things... 20 thunderstorms rocked up here. Crit will definitely deal more damage. I don't really think we care, to be honest with you. 5 damage to all adventurers per 5 times fireballs dealt. Yeah, that's pretty good, okay? That's pretty good. Honestly, it's extraordinarily broken is the best way for me to word it. Unfortunately, these are all bad. I think that this is, once again, dude, I could probably not take any units right now and we just win. We've built something... Oh, you're like so good. We've built something that is alarmingly great. Is just non-stop. Is non-stop beauty. Every once in a while, just the whole board melts. And it's a lovely situation. And the best part is the majority of our damage isn't even being dealt by units. It's being dealt by... our abilities, right? It's fireballs, and then it's 35 from the wand, and it's just crazy. Shadow Ball deals more. Remove normal quality minions, gain refresh. I mean, gaining a refresh every 6 turns is not really the ticket that I'm looking for, but I suppose I'm not gonna complain about it. I guess I'll just take the good item. That's fine. Refresh. Hellhound's interesting, but I don't care. It doesn't really do anything with this build. It is just an interesting unit. Give me a Phantom Bow. Up to 18 units. And I'd like to get a little bit more at some point. I've probably missed the Blood Prince that allows these bats to go away. That's the hilarious part, is I'm still running these bats that are completely useless. You can take a Phantom Box, it's not amazing. You can take a Corpse Light, it's not amazing. You can take an Infernal, he's at least, like, useful. But, oh, look, it's a Blood Prince. Okay. Deal an AoE, remove vampires on the board, gain their attack. Okay. You're about to be really strong, my dude. So the vampire is gonna go bye-bye. The Steam Golem. Yeah, a 25% chance of gaining attack if Fireball is played is, like, ungodly levels of broken. So when do you remove the vampire every 2 turns? Okay. So, unfortunately, you didn't come out that turn, which is, it's fine to be honest. There was a bat, dude. I could have used the bat. It's a Thunder Dragon. I mean, dude, you gotta take the dragon, right? Yeah, you're just gonna keep on gaining stuff, and now you gain Thunderstorm. So, yeah, this is obviously very good. We don't need to even think too closely about it. It's just really good. We can remove your ass. I'm not even sure we have anything doing Blood Arrow. Actually, we have these guys doing Blood Arrow, which now means I can remove that guy at some point. I also got these suckers in my deck that I gotta get rid of. I got no units in my deck. I'm really now realizing that my deck is basically just a bunch of crap units and then like 4 insane units, and that's kind of how we live in our life. But it's also, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Refresh me. Thunder Elemental per accumulated 5 Thunderstorm and then remove. I think I'd rather have this, okay? Because now I can copy a minion. Just take the baby dragon, that's fine. It is the boss wave. I suppose that I'm a little bit afraid of the boss wave, just not that much. I think that we're probably going to annihilate it. Skip me for a second. You have 141 damage, which is obviously very good. Generating Thunderstorm is not that needed. Okay. Obviously, the Blood Mage also useless. The Steam Golem is secretly what I think we should be duping. Okay. Or the Fire Elementals. I mean, they're pretty good too. Or like the Fire Dragon is probably pretty good. It wouldn't inherit the attack, but it's pretty good. Being able to have more Fireball, and he's gonna keep on doing more damage. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, I think we're fine. You can take this Dark Elemental and then remove this. And then you're all just gonna do your thing. And I'm gonna tell you, you're probably like all dead shortly. I mean, the Vampire is completely okay. You remove you. You're up to 38 damage, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm not afraid, okay? And this isn't like an Eminem to take a stand. What the hell, the Tyrannosaurus? I've never seen that unit, which is wild to me. Is that Vampire still on the board? No, he already got eaten, so I think that we don't care about that. I'd like to remove you. We're down to 3 enemies left. Make that 2 enemies left, and you're dead. Okay. Just a brutally insane run again. We've gotten a little lucky. I'm not gonna deny. Legendary treasure can be refreshed. That's pretty wild. I don't think we care. I think I've found my 3 rings of destiny, man. They're really solid. There's some really solid rings. But for now, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.